warehouse manager for a wholesale company that deals with home and garden decor across North America. We have incoming freight all day and outgoing freight all day. It's constantly going. It's so fast-paced.
Brian has full custody of Rylan. They only have each other. So he has to work a full-time job while providing for his son, who has extra care needs.
My son's a hyperactive child. He's a great social guy, but he does need a lot of structure.
My name's Victoria, and I'm a key worker for the Simon Fraser Society for Community Living, and we work with children with neurodevelopmental disorders. Brian's a very devoted dad, and at home, he has a really good handle on his son, but there were some school issues, so I was invited in and worked directly in the classroom with his teacher and himself, putting some strategies into place. We use the Lego with a lot of the boys, especially that we work with, because they love Lego. Rylan can't always follow a sequence in terms of like a story or an order of things, so we ask them to build and create a story.
Spaceship.
Yeah. And it's all about slowing him down and teaching him how to follow a sequence, which will then translate into a classroom setting.
He can be a handful.
He struggles to understand consequences, to predict what's going to happen.
He needs 5-minute warnings for things like that. His sensory perceptions are very different than most children. Loud noises, bright lights, even food textures, it has to be catered to him.
Yum.
I can't be there all day with him. I have to go to work, and he needs to go to daycare and socialize with other children in a structured pattern. The teachers went on strike. That affected me needing daycare for a full-time longer. I didn't have the luxury of staying at home. What do you do now when you lose your whole structure that you've been working so hard for? I ended up alone. On my way to work, commercial came on, a fair and fast loan from Van City Credit Union. I thought it was kind of like this is someone speaking directly to me, because I'm like, oh, it's exactly what I needed the same day. As soon as I got to my office, I called him up. I went in there, I think it was like 4 o'clock. I walked out with the money in my hand at about 4:30. That's including the lineup to get back and to go get my money. I have used another company for a payday loan. They gave me this big contract of about 40 pages and signing my life away. And then I'm looking at the interest rates. I'm like, what? That's insane. It's almost like a trap because you can't get out of it. With the fair and fast loans, it's so easy to pay back. I just needed it for a short term. I don't want to have to go into another debt. But with the fair and fast loan, I don't even notice any payments been made. It's such a minimal amount, but you know you're paying it off. You're getting ahead rather than getting yourself deeper into a hole.
Brian has worked very hard with his own difficulties and his own struggles to learn how to parent a challenging child, and he's been incredibly successful and is a very great kid.
When you get scary things happening in your life, you just sort of look for help. The structure that the daycare gives him keeps me satisfied that he's okay.
Considering how successful Rylan has been, he is a brilliant father.
He's well taken care of, and I feel that I am too. The Van City Credit Union was there for me.